You misunderstood her. You would have to be a moron to go onto a public platform and make a statement like boycott Asian shops and not expect to be labeled as a racist. Yo, there's certain things you can say that, it doesn't matter if you're misunderstood because, there aren't no implications. People ain't going to view you a certain way. But yo, there's certain things you say, you make sure it's clear. Listen, when I speak, I am clear and concise in what I say. I don't mince my words. Furthermore, people say, oh, why do you repeat yourself when you speak? Because there are stupid people that don't listen properly. Now, out of 1,000 things that I've said, maybe there could be 1 or 2 things that I've said that may be misunderstood, misinterpreted. But yo, let me tell you something right now. I'm not going on the damn public platform saying certain things that may make me look like a racist. Yeah, I'm not allowing no room for the imagination. Because I remember I saw there was a clip where it was just females and they were talking, and it was like probably the initial clip. Oh, talking about boycott Asian restaurants. It was probably the initial Asian shops. It was probably like the initial clip. And I believe the host said, well, maybe we shouldn't boycott Asian shops. Maybe it should be a case of we should just support black businesses. I mean, yeah, that's a better mindset to have. Me personally, I'm not supporting no shops just because they are of a particular race. Nah, because to me that's like reverse racism and that. I'm just going and shopping at shops because they have what I want and their customer service is good. I'm not gonna not shop at certain shops because of someone's race as well. So it works both ways. I shop at shops who have good customer service and they have what I want. And likewise, I'm not gonna not shop at certain shops because of people's race and that. No, I just don't care. I just don't care. I'm too busy to be worrying about who or what someone looks like behind the counter of a shop. So, yeah, when I speak, I am clear and concise. There is no misinterpreting what I'm saying. Like, even big up Lynn May, she shared my video. The initial one was, I'm not boycotting nothing. There's people talking about, yeah, let's rush her. What? Why? Because she has a difference of opinion. And the thing is as well, she's half as well. Mad. Imagine that. You want to put hands on people or even say it because someone has a difference of opinion. This is why R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. This is why, yeah, what happened to him, because there are crazy people out here that if you have a difference of opinion, they want to take you out. Mad. Crazy. But yeah, you don't go onto a public platform and speak on certain stuff, yeah, and not be clear and concise. She was clear and concise in her message. You would have to be a moron to say certain things and allow, room for imagination to interpret certain things, yeah, the wrong way. Nah. If you want to have an opinion on politics, or if you want to have an opinion on, yeah, the Labour government or whatever, then yeah, fine. You can say stuff that may be taken out of context or be misinterpreted. Fine. But yo, talking about boycotting certain shops and whatever and that, yo, didn't you see what was happening? Like with like like the racist people going down to certain areas and marching through and that. Yo, there were people on Facebook saying certain stuff. Yo, they ended up going to prison for that. There were black content creators, yeah, that were saying, yeah, this is the time to rise up and fight against this and that. Yo, those people took those videos down real quick. I'm not going to say his name, but you might know who he is. Someone made a video talking about, yeah, it's time for the youths and the man them to rise up and that. Yo, apparently he took that video down quick. Yeah, because that's like inciting racism and violence and that. Yeah, against certain people and that. So, yeah, you would have to be a moron to make certain big, bold statements, but then, allow people to... Bro, I don't listen, I don't mince my words. Eh? I'm clear and concise in what I say. So, yeah. Anyway, man, that's it.